Starting in our square stance, or Wu-Ji posture, we're going to turn out the toes to the 45 and then step out into a walking stance. Again, shifting the weight forward as we exhale and sitting the weight back as we inhale. Extending and externally rotating the arms at the back and circling and adducting the arms in front of the chest before drawing them down towards our center of gravity, making large circles with the arms as we shift forward and back. With this exercise, you can vary the amount with which the arms extend and externally rotate behind you, as well as how far forward you reach out, basing this on the patient's ability, as well as what stage of recovery or rehab they are in. During this exercise, we want to imagine that we are a giant eagle, and our arms are wings hundreds of miles long, reaching out on the exhale, capturing a small bird, and drawing it back towards ourselves. We want to breathe slowly and naturally, using the diaphragm, expanding the belly deeply on the inhales, and allowing the body to match the pace of our natural breath. We don't want to force the breath to match the pace of our body. Some of the muscles involved with this exercise include the deltoid, both pectoralis major and minor, coracobrachialis, as well as the rotator cuff muscles of the shoulder. Additionally, this exercise will involve the hamstrings, the quadriceps group, the gluteal muscles, as well as the adductors of the thigh. This exercise is appropriate for a wide range of conditions, including a variety of shoulder injuries, rotator cuff injuries or tears, the post-operative rehab of a variety of shoulder surgeries, including rotator cuff and replacement surgeries, as well as frozen shoulder and thoracic outlet syndrome. Additionally, this exercise is appropriate for patients dealing with hip and leg weakness, as well as a variety of hip and knee injuries, including greater trochanter bursitis, hip arthritis, deep gluteal syndrome, prepatellar bursitis of the knee, or knee arthritis, as well as being appropriate for the post-operative rehab of both hip and knee replacement surgery. From a TCM perspective, this exercise primarily affects the lung and large intestine channels. As we extend and externally rotate, we open up the radial aspect of the arm where these channels sit, and as we extend the arms forward, we're closing down the field of the lung, pumping back and forth. Additionally, the arm motion, as we reach forward, stretches or opens the small intestine channel, and through our hip flexion and extension as we shift our weight forward and back, we are opening and closing or stretching the stomach and bladder channels as well. This exercise is appropriate for TCM patterns such as lung qi shu or deficiency, as well as yang issues in the lung, including coldness or dampness or even phlegm developing in the lung. These issues we see in patients dealing with cough, asthma, COPD, as well as shortness of breath. Additionally, we see this in patients dealing with grief or sadness and loss. This exercise is also appropriate for patients dealing with channel level stagnation of qi or blood, as well as muscle sinew channel issues for the lung, large intestine, and small intestine channels.